want. I don't think I need a target on my back, really.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Village of Carpentersville on April 2nd, 2024 at 6 p.m. Please call roll.
Trustee Frost,
Present.
trustee Malone,
Here.
trustee Garcia,
Here.
trustee Sandoval,
Here.
trustee Abbott,
Here.
trustee Richardson, president Skillman.
Here, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, we have no proclamations, no appointments. Public comment, we have the True Patriots, Jerry Christopherson tonight. Step on up, sir. And he brought back up, see?
I did. Any what?
Excuse me.
Poop. That's what I thought you
Chief, remove him.
Well, thank you for allowing us to speak tonight. I did bring my backup here from the American Legion 679. That's the Carpentersville Dundee Legion. Many people didn't know that there was a Legion in Carpentersville until 5 years ago when we brought the Wall That Heals to our towns 5 years ago. We applied when we had our meeting probably 6 or 7 months ago now. It was brought up that it's been 5 years. And I says, well, you know, if we're going to try to bring the wall again, we're all on the wrong side of 75. So we need to do it pretty quick before we can. So we applied for the wall and they have awarded it to us for the Memorial Day weekend. And I think that's really pretty cool. Some of the context that they made was the way that we put on the presentation that we had. We used Stellar Edge Marketing, a local marketing company in Dundee's, now up in Algonquin, I guess. And they had said, one of the comments they said is so many towns, over 100 towns applied to get the wall to come this year. They only awarded it to 30. We're the only one in Illinois. And but they said that some towns, when they asked them, well, how are you gonna get the word out? We'll talk about it. We'll get everybody out. Well, that'll work. You'll get, you know, your town will come, but you know, they want lots of it. So 5 years ago when we did it using the marketing company, we had 38,000 likes on Facebook. So we were able to get the word out. And it was a really good success. So basically, if you guys were here 5 years ago, that was on the 4th of July, you know what it's about. It'll come into town. It'll, excuse me, it'll be escorted into town on the 22nd of May, which is a Wednesday. And it'll come right by 72 or 25 rather. And then it'll go west on 72. Once it gets there that day, we're just going to thank them, the escort and everybody for safely bringing the wall to our communities. And then the next day at 8 o'clock in the morning, we start putting it together. And that takes lots and lots of volunteers. So if you go on, there's 3 places you can go on. You can go on to Wall That Heals Dundee. And there's where you can sign up on all different levels. You can be there to put the wall together, to take it down, you know, to be overnight security. And then one of the key parts is, that's key, I'm going to forget this, but you're to help people find the names. Because I don't know if you've ever been at the wall. They're not alphabetical. They're on the wall by date of death. So everybody that works there, educator, that's what they are, the educators. They'll have their iPhones and they can you can type in their name and the town and it'll bring their name right up on the panel. And then you walk them over to that panel, but you don't get near them. You let them find it on the wall. And it's a very, very emotional time for everybody. So, you know, it isn't most of you guys are too young to remember when the Vietnam veterans came home, they were treated very badly. You know, it was, I served during Vietnam, but not in Vietnam. But people didn't know that you had a uniform on and they'd throw stuff at you and they'd call you baby killers and everything else. So most of the guys, when they came home, they hung up their uniforms and went back to work and never talked about it. There's one man that's here tonight that I met 5 years ago, and he had never talked about it either. And he was playing golf at Randall Oaks and he went by and he seen the wall was up that day. And he went home and he came to us and he spent hours with us. Then he went home and got his wife and his daughters and come back. That's the first time he had talked about what he did in Vietnam. And he had a few medals because he was an army officer. So that's just one example. And I don't know how many times that happens. So it's really cool that we had it 5 years ago. It's even better that we were able to get it back one more time. And so that's what I'm here to ask for help. We need help. Like I said, the escort will be on the 22nd. The assembly will be put on the 23rd. That's when we put up the tents and the flags. There's 1,578 flags that we'll put up across from the wall. Each flag represents a POW MIA that's still missing from the Vietnam War. Now that in the last 5 years has come down by over 200 because every family member now has given their DNA. So now when they locate something, they can match it up and then the family can finally have some closure. So that Thursday, we put it together. We get everything set up. We have a soft opening Thursday night, and then it's open 24 hours a day, all the way through 1 o'clock on Memorial Day on Monday. We get in an extra day because Memorial Day, which is kind of cool. The Friday event that we're having is to honor the Agent Orange veterans. There's so many veterans that came home and ended up with Agent Orange. So if you talk to them, they didn't die in Vietnam, but they're still dying, you know. So we're going to honor them and their families that have lost them to Agent Orange. The wall that night will be changed. The color of the lights will be orange. So it'll be pretty cool for Friday night. And then Saturday and Sunday, there's programs. We're still working on fine tuning of that. And then Monday, we have just a fairly quick closing ceremony. And then we need all these volunteers to come back and help us put it away so that I can go on to the next town. So, but our budget, why I'm here, our budget is almost $40,000 to bring it here. It's $11,000 just for the wall. And we had to pay that before we could plan anything before they awarded it or anything. So, and then you got porta potties and you got generators and you got, excuse me, you've got insurance now because you got to have in case there's some goofball that comes around. So if you go online again to either True Patriots, American Legion 679, or the Wall That Heals Dundee 2024, and you can volunteer and you can just fill in the blanks and stuff. And we need lots of help and we need financial help from you guys if you can. To remember, Carpentersville has 6 names on the wall from Carpentersville. East and West Dundee and Gilberts don't have any, you know. But if you could use your help, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll definitely get it on our website for volunteers, educators you were looking for also.
Well, that's what they call the educators. You'll have a vest on so people can find you if they're trying to find it. Because honestly, you'll never find it without an educator, really. And so yes, we need that, but we need help putting it together. We need help taking it down. We need help putting up the flags. We need help with the escort into town, all kinds of stuff. But you got 400 and some blanks you can fill in if you want to volunteer a lot. So yes, we could use that. That would be great.
So the
And I left a little
escort's
thing.
going to start at Woodstock, Harley, Davidson, and come through Huntley, Algonquin like it did before, Carpentersville.
Correct. Yeah, they'll go right down. Yep.
And up Route 72 up to the park. Okay.
Yep.
Randall Oaks. So,
Anything else?
okay. Well, we're going to discuss it, what we're going to, and we'll get back to you. The staff will
Okay.
get back to you.
All right.
hopefully in the next couple of days, okay?
That'll be great.
And, yeah, we'll definitely get this posted for you and
Yeah, it's less than 50 days now. I
coming
think.
up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, thank you guys very much. Thank you for your
Thank you
support
for
in the
what-
past and in the future, hopefully. So
Oh, yeah.
thank
yeah.
you. God bless.
Thanks,
you, Jerry.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for your service.
President Skillman.
Yes.
I was there last 5 years ago and it was fantastic, all the way from Woodstock. Humberto and I cruised the whole tour all the way down. It was fantastic. There was people out all over the place on our road down.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's really a great experience for anybody to see.
It's something that I cannot explain what I felt, just being part of what you guys did for us. Thank you.
Jerry, you could ride on my motorcycle with me if you want. So.
Sidecar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be better. Thanks. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're moving on then. Next. Oh, wait, we do have some guests in the room. I guess we have students from what school tonight? Dundee Crown. All right. Thank you. Welcome. Couple meetings ago, we had people from Barrington here. The Barrington students were here. So, oh, you're Barrington? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. And there should be an agenda, or if you need an agenda for school to bring back, we can get that for you. Okay. So we can autograph it too if you want. So.
Sell it on eBay. No Chris Kayas?
All right, moving on. Next item's consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion on those items unless the trustee so requests. In that event, the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Looking for a motion?
I would like to motion to approve the consent agenda items A through H as presented.
I'll second.
We have a motion by trustee Garcia and a second by trustee Sandoval. Roll call, please.
Trustee Malone,
Yes.
trustee Garcia,
Yes.
trustee Sandoval,
Yes.
trustee Abbott,
Yes.
trustee Richardson, trustee Frost,
President.
President Skillman.
Yes, motion carries. Thank you. Next item on the agenda will be a report to Manager O'Sullivan and staff.
Thank you. A few items to report on tonight. Our thanks to the fire department, we responded to a fire in Silverstone on Easter night. Great work extinguishing that resident's fire. 2 adjoining residents remained habitable. 1 resident taken to the hospital. Great work, fire guys there. And police department, a total of 9 new patrol officers will be sworn in over the coming weeks, mostly from the recent applicant and test pool, although laterals were also included. So great hard work by police staff getting all those lined up. Iron Flats, active demolition underway in the past week or so. Excavators have been digging around the perimeter of the parking deck and have been loading dirt into dump trucks to haul off-site. Bill Tech is the GC and is providing weekly progress reports, which Ben Mason will be furthering to the village board so that you know what's going on. It's taken long enough to get going, so I want to provide proof of life that something's actually going on. Habitat for Humanity, they submitted their engineering plans and application to go before Planning and Zoning Commission and Village Board for approvals this spring. So very exciting project over near Dundee Crown High School. And the Boys and Girls Club Impact Center staff had a call last week with the architect who's completing the plans now for the school building rehab and remodel. Lots of good, exciting stuff going on around town. And that's it.
Great. Okay. Thank you. We have no old business, no new, yeah, we do have new business. I'm sorry. A discussion and possible action related to the request by M1 Hospitality Group LLC for extended hours of liquor license on certain dates. May 4th and 5th until 3 a.m. as we discussed before. So I'm looking for a motion.
Motion to approve item A.
I'll second.
Can I just clarify for the record? I believe trustee Garcia with the second of trustee Abbott is making a motion to approve the request by M1 Hospitality Group LLC for extended hours to 3 a.m. on the mornings of May 4th and May 5th.
That is correct, Counselor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we have motion, trustee Garcia, second by trustee Abbott. Roll call, please.
Trustee Garcia,
Yes.
trustee Sandoval,
Yes.
trustee Abbott,
Yes.
trustee Richardson, trustee Frost.
No.
Trustee Malone,
No.
President Skillman.
Yes, motion carries. Next report due is trustee and committee reports. I'm going to go first this time. Because I want to talk about the fire we had the other night. The guys, you probably all saw it on Facebook and everything else, but the guys did a great job. Police and fire that night. Other departments also. I heard East Dundee transported the injured subject and they did a wonderful job. Our guys told me that, relayed that. So all the departments around here helped out too, and they made a great stop, as the chief said. We did have a little issue down there in Silverstone. There was an association that runs, the property, and there was a little confusion on the board up problem they had over there, but they took care of it and on their own, because the association was, that's what they do in a complex like that. But everything's taken care of. Staff came out. George, the building inspector, Craig Martin, the code, everybody was involved from top to bottom. John and the chief and his battalion chiefs, everybody in the police. So I want to just thank you guys for a great job. Make sure everybody understands that we really appreciate, the whole board appreciates their work, and again, wonderful save. It's a rescue. We don't do that every day. Maybe once a year, maybe once in 10 years, whatever, we get lucky and we get a save. So, but I think we had a fatality fire last year. So we're praying that our subject makes it and we don't have one this year. But again, great job, so. And then I'd off one-on-one, we're going to need to talk about the wall that heals that's coming, the Vietnam Wall. And, East Dundee and West Dundee both gave, I think, $5,000 each.
Correct.
Towards the wall. I'm not sure about Gilbert's or their meetings tonight, but what they're doing. But we have 6 people, as we just heard, on the wall. They have nobody on the wall, but so it's a big deal. And they have our residents that were, are still around this area. They had the family members that were killed there in Vietnam. So we want to honor them and help that out. So otherwise, when is our next meeting for audit and finance, Shane? Okay, April 29th will be our next audit and finance meeting. We'll get that information out to everybody. So otherwise, let's go, Brenda. Trustee Sandoval, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't have anything extra for a committee report, just that we will be having our meeting on April 17th at 6 p.m. at Public Works Building. Just still working on all of the plans and getting everything situated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Trustee Frost.
Thoughts were with trustee Richardson and drove by the bridge in Old Carpentersville, the old walk bridge. Looks real nice from the road. I haven't been over there to look at it from the parking lot side at Otto, but looks real nice. That's it.
Definitely. Thank you. Trustee Garcia.
Just want to thank our first responders for an excellent job done. Best thing is nobody got injured from the guys, and kudos for you guys. On another happier note, I'm working on a couple of events at Carpenter Park, both of them anti-car related. And when everything is ready, I'll bring it over to the board so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And welcome back, President Skillman.
Thank you. Trustee Malone.
I have no report this evening.
Okay, thanks. Trustee Abbott.
Just reiterating what the other trustees said about our fine fire and police department. I think you're doing a good job and please continue. And that's it.
Thank you. Okay, we have no closed session tonight. No other business, anybody? A motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
I'll second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.